A very good morning to all the students of class 1. I'm your English teacher and today we are going to read chapter 2 of your book, and this chapter is a poem. So what is the name of this poem? Let's have a look. This is a poem and the title of the poem is, what is the title of the poem? Clouds, and it is written by poetess Christina Rosette. So let us start having a look at this poem. Let us look at the poem and let us see that what is happening in this poem with a very interesting name, Clouds. All right, here we go. So the poet now is looking at the cloud at the sky and sees a sheep. So it says, white sheep on a blue hill. When the wind stops, you all stand still. When the wind blows, you walk away slow. White sheep, where do you go? So what is this white sheep exactly? Is there a white sheep in the sky? Tell me, if is there actually a sheep in the sky? No, this is a shape that the clouds have formed, and this shape is looking like small sheeps. So the poetess is looking at the sky and she says, white sheep on a blue hill. What does on a blue hill means here? There's a hill? No, it is referring to the sky. So the poet is talking to these sheeps, which is actually the shape of the clouds who are there in the blue sky. Then the poetess says, when the wind stops, you all stand still. So, if you ever have a look at the sky, you will see very interesting shapes, different shapes that the clouds form. So what happens? When the wind stops, those shapes also stop. And what happens next? When the wind blows, you walk away slow. So what happens when the wind blows very slowly? Those shapes look like as if those shapes are also moving very slowly. And then in the end, the poetess asks to these sheeps, to these shape formed out of clouds, white sheep, where do you go? So I also have certain interesting shapes of clouds I want all of you to have a look at. So let us have a look at these shapes. So do you see these different shapes of the clouds? What is this? Favorite toy for most of the boys? It's a car. And then there is a horse. So, and what is this? Oh my God, what has fallen? Has someone fallen? That's a bear. But is this really a bear? No, that's a shape of a cloud. And the last one is very, very interesting, very unique also, very rare also. It looks like a man who is running. So now there's just one small activity that I want all of you to do today. Just when you can go on your roof, or maybe you can sit in your balcony and have a look at the sky. Have a look at the sky, sit with a drawing sheet and maybe your pencil and your colors, and have a look and draw as many different shapes as you see, and you'll be amazed to see how many different shapes of animals, things you will see the clouds forming. All right, so I hope you enjoyed reading the poem. Thank you, everyone.